Hello, beautiful human. You know what time it is? It's time for some arm stretches. Uh-oh, my puppy just heard me from out there. I heard the puppy. I'm, as usual, here to check in with my body and invite you to join me to whatever degree feels right in your body. Always want to remind you to follow your own lead. Don't do anything that doesn't feel right in your body. I do encourage you to push yourself a little bit out of your comfort zone, but only you can know what's really right or wrong for you. And this is really about establishing a habit of checking in with your body and learning to listen. I'm still working on it, been a few decades now, and I'm going to start off, as I often do, with 3 breaths in, along with some shoulder shrugging, breathing in, bringing the shoulders up into the ears, tensing up a little bit and holding. Maybe breathing in a little more, and then shaking all that out. Exhaling as much as possible. And let's do that again. Breathing in. Maybe tensing up the fingers and the toes. Oh, my fingers are sore. Breathing in a little more, and then Gonna add a little arm swinging in there. Left over right, right over left. Maybe even a little bit of side bending, just because that feels nice. And one more breath in. Bringing the shoulders up to the ears, holding. Breathing in a little more, and then wow. Wanted to make that one different somehow, and well, there you have it. I encourage you to try out different sounds. See if you can play with making sounds from different parts of your body. In fact, let's do a few vowel sounds, playing with that right now for good measure. It's a great way to reset your nervous system. I've taken to just humming most of the time when I'm out and about. At times in places where I might otherwise get stressed out, I tend to have a lot of internal narration, and the humming can help override some of that narration and just keep my nervous system more regulated. And in general, it's a fairly socially acceptable thing to do. In fact, I think it actually, much like when I hear my neighbor whistling, it sounds pleasant. I think a person humming out in public is relatively pleasant to most people. The vowels are a great tool because we all know them, and there's different science, and I like to follow the chakras, which have certain vowel sounds associated with them. But rather than worry about any of that, I like to encourage you to just play with different vowel sounds and see if you can feel where that vowel sound resonates in the body. See if you can play with changing where it resonates by thinking about where you're creating the sound from in some cases. So, for example, the E and I tends to resonate up here in the upper sinuses a lot of times, and the ah and the A maybe resonate here in the middle, and then the ooh and the tend to resonate down lower in the belly, the lower dantian. So let's just play with the A-E-I-O-U vowels, shall we? I know I said stretches, and then I got right into this. This is all about letting go of stress, and I'll keep it nice and quick as I can. We'll go A. Could also do Remember, there's not a right or wrong way as far as tone or length. I encourage you to play with all of that, but do pay attention to the breath. It's a good time to do that. Let's do E. E. or an H to the end. Let's try that with I. And that feels good to me. It's quite calming. It's a great, easy way that you can use to reset your own nervous system. Let's do some more arm stretches. I find that kind of exercise really helpful to use with children or resistant adults. You could just start doing it, and a lot of times people will do it along with you, or even just listening to you do it can be calming. You might have felt that if you were just listening to me do that. We humans respond to music, respond to tone, respond to voice very much. So you can use that to your benefit. Bringing the other arm across the body, just letting that let go of some tension and bringing that behind the body. I'm going to stretch the arms up and then making a big circle back. Let's do a couple more of those. Breathing in, reaching up, and then stretching back. Really feeling into that stretch one more time. Lifting up with the eyes, with the chin, with the hands, with the rib cage, and then winging those arms back. Stretch that out a little bit. Maybe bounce the shoulders around. I'm going to bring these legs out in front of me because they're feeling a little bit stiff from sitting. And I'm going to bring these hands clasped together and then press palms. And then roll the shoulder blades towards each other as I'm lifting the chest. Aiming those elbows for one another. Just getting a nice stretch through the chest, through the shoulders. I'm going to bring that arm across the body again. And the other arm again. His knees are talking to me, so I'm going to bounce those around a little bit. Do a little forward folding with the chin aiming for the toes. Getting a little stretching in the low back. I've been sitting a lot today. I just realized I did do my walk-in this morning with the dogs, but I'm feeling a little stiff at the moment. It's good to check in with the body. Coming back to upright, I'm going to place the right hand on the left knee, so across the body, and then the left hand behind the body, and add a nice twist there from the bottom to the top, looking behind the body with the eyes and with the shoulders, and then unwinding from the eyes through the shoulders, through the bottom, top to bottom. Shake that out again, and then bringing the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind the body, and again, twisting from the bottom to the top, looking behind the body, trying to really anchor the body in the sits bones, pushing straight up through the spine, wringing out the organs, giving everybody a nice hug there, unwinding from the top to the bottom, coming back to center. I'm going to shake those out. I'm going to come back to face forward. Do just a little hand circle. I thank you for stopping by. I thank you if you like and subscribe. Thank you for being you and letting me be me. Don't forget that you are worthy of your own unconditional love. First, foremost, always and always. I'll be seeing you soon. Ciao for now.